Gay couples can be wed in only some parts of Alabama after the state's Chief Justice issued an order to stop judges from granting licenses. The Supreme Court has refused Alabama's request to stop the marriages. But some counties have followed the order of Chief Justice Roy Moore and will not grant marriage licenses to same-sex couples. Judges in other parts of the conservative state have stopped conducting weddings altogether. In one of the counties refusing to hold marriages, Autauga County, a female minister was arrested after offering to perform a same-sex marriage at the judge's office. And Diprizio was charged with disorderly conduct after refusing to leave when asked, the Montgomery Advertiser reports. Many same-sex couples living in the affected counties traveled to major cities such as Montgomery and Birmingham to get marriage licenses. But at least 6 gay couples, who had hoped to marry, filed federal lawsuits after Mobile County's Marriage License Division did not open on Monday. It's my duty to speak up when I see the jurisdiction of our courts being intruded by unlawful federal authority, Judge Moore said on Monday. Although he does not support gay marriage, Alabama Governor Robert Bentley, a Republican and a Southern Baptist, said the issue should be worked out through the proper legal channels. Judges who have refused to grant licenses say they are confused by the conflicting orders from Judge Moore and federal authorities. Some have compared Moore's arguments of unlawful federal authority to the upheaval that gripped Alabama and other southern states as black people fought against segregation in the 1960s. Despite a landmark 1954 Supreme Court ruling outlawing such segregation, then Alabama Governor George Wallace tried fruitlessly to block blacks from enrolling in previously all-white university and schools. Judge Moore has been one of the state's most outspoken critics of gay marriage. He called homosexuality an inherent evil in a 2002 custody ruling against a lesbian mother. On January 23, federal judge Callie Grenade ruled that Alabama's ban on gay marriage was unconstitutional and should be lifted. The order was put on hold until February 9 to let the state prepare for the change. Conflicting rulings across the U.S. appeals courts have prompted the U.S. Supreme Court to hear the case later in the year. But their ruling in Alabama against the marriage ban means many commentators believe the nationwide ruling will do the same. One of the dissenting Supreme Court justices, Clarence Thomas, said himself the order reveals the court's intention. This acquiescence may well be seen as a signal of the court's intended resolution of that question, Thomas wrote.